I see you on your phone. Let's praise God. If I'm not spreading this, I'm not doing God's work. So just give me a moment of your time. God over the world, the link is in the bio. Let's talk about taking action in your walk with God. I think it's safe to say that when we look at not only this generation, but in life, we see many people claiming that they're Christian, claiming that they go to church, claiming that they're in their word, but are their actions outside them church walls expressing a person who represents Christ? As you truly start living for God, He transforms your mind, your heart, and your soul. I say it all the time. God is a God of actions speak louder than words. Think of this. If one of your friends says, I will never steal from you again, but they continuously keep stealing, which one are you going to believe, their words or their actions? So if you keep on saying that you're a child of God, but you keep on turning up with your sinful nature, are you truly a child of God? In 1 John 3:10, it says that it is easy to tell the children of God and the children of the devil. If you do not practice righteousness, you are not a child of God. Key word, practice, which is an action. What are you practicing in your life? Now let's take this a step further. James 1:22 says, but be doers of the word, not hearers only. You are only deceiving yourselves. When you look at the definition of deceiving, it means to make someone believe in something that is not true. And what is truth? Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. So when you are only hearing the word, but you're not expressing and practicing it as a righteous person of God and His will, you are lying to yourself because you are not representing Jesus Christ in the way that He wants you to represent Him in a world that tries to separate you from Him. Stop deceiving yourself. Just because you go to church and listen to a sermon, just because you have a Bible app and you look at the verse of the day, just because you go on TikTok live and you hear someone preach the gospel. But when you go outside of them church doors, are you trying to practice a righteous lifestyle that fits the standards of God? In James 1:23-25, it says, a person who hears the word but doesn't do what the word says is like a person looking in the mirror, stepping away and forgetting what he looks like. In Genesis 1:27, it says that God made mankind in His image. Ephesians 5:1 tells us to imitate God in everything that we do because we are His dear children. Now let's tie those three Bible verses back together. We were made in the image of God and we were made to reflect God's glory back to Him. So as people of God, we are meant to imitate everything that He does. In the same sense, that's why Jesus Christ came down on earth, to show us how to live a righteous lifestyle. So if we hear His word but don't do what His word says, it is the same thing as going in the mirror, looking at God's creation, stepping away from the mirror and immediately forgetting what that was. In a sense, forgetting who you are. And why do you forget who you are? It's because you are deceiving yourself and giving yourself a false gospel. Your actions need to produce off of your prayer life. Your actions need to produce off of what you learn in church. Your actions need to produce off the instructions that God tells you in His word. Because God is a God of actions speak louder than words.